Hey, you, guy, wake up. Wake up, dude. You're gonna miss the podcast. Yo, welcome, dude. This is Beauty and the Beards. What are you doing? Why are you laying on the ground? Wake up. You're here now. This is the podcast. We're live. Dude, okay, so since you're here, since I got you awake, I need you to do a few things for me. I need you to like the video. I need you to subscribe to this podcast. I need you to comment down below your favorite part of the podcast, whether it was me waking you up so that you could be here or you just falling in love with us because we're just great people. And when I say we, I mean these beautiful people right here. I got the wonderful Scott. I got the wonderful Kiana. I am the one and only Al. This is Beauty and the Beards. How are you guys doing today?
Good. I'm alive. It's been a questionable week.
It has been a questionable week, but we
There's
had
a lot
yeah.
going on.
What do you got going on there, fam?
I had to get a whole fingernail ripped out of my finger.
How?
My dogs, Kratos is the bigger one. He's like 160 pounds. I went to take him outside last potty break before it's time to go to bed, and he saw a rabbit, and I tried to grab the handle of the leash, and it ripped off these two fingernails, and this one was sideways.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we out here.
Yeah.
I still got 9.
I mean,
and it's not as expensive to get my nails done.
Did they give you a discount because they have one less to do?
They do like 5 by finger. So, yeah. Hey!
I mean, hey, better than me. I would have been crying like a little son of a bitch.
No. I called my mom at 10:30 at night in absolute tears, just hyperventilating because it was so bad.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was not a good time. But we out here.
We are. We're alive.
I
We're
got
here.
this.
Beautiful weekend, beautiful afternoon. We got everybody together.
It's 80s again.
It is. It's going to be one of the warmer days of the week that we got going on. You know, it's been dropping down. We've been getting a little bit in the lower temperatures.
It's October, bro. It's going to be 81.
It's been beautiful, though. This morning was amazing.
I do love it that it's getting cooler, but I don't like wearing a hoodie in the morning and then like 3 hours later I'm already sweating to death and want to be out of it.
I wear a hoodie to work.
Same.
And by the time I get in my truck, my hoodie's off. I put it in my in my personal vehicle, and then get in my truck because I know in that like 30 minutes to an hour since I pulled into the parking lot, it's already too hot.
Yeah, no, it is a struggle. It is a struggle with the weather changing a lot. It's hard to keep a certain amount of clothing on to the point where you're definitely undressing a good amount by the middle of the day when that sun pops out. It gets a little toasty for sure.
Speaking of the sun, it's out right now, and
it's starting to get up there.
Out.
It's starting
it's
to
so
get up there.
bright out there.
I made a decision to wear a hoodie because the boys are playing today. Which shout out to the boys. We are still undefeated as of this episode being recorded. We are still undefeated. We took the Jets out, took them down in London, beat the shit out of Aaron Rodgers' old ass, and then sent those boys back home with an L. Feels great. Feels good. I'm loving it. All of our guys. Oh, it's so good. Now we just got to bank on.
This is a winning podcast. In case you're
wondering. This is a very much so winning podcast. If you didn't know, you are tuning into the most winningest ass podcast around. You're welcome.
Longhorns and the Vikings, baby.
You're fucking welcome. You're here. So you're welcome. We woke you up to win. Duh, dumbass.
Speaking of the Vikings game, it was a very early morning today.
Because
they were playing in London, the show started for us at 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I just laid on the ground, bundled up in a blanket.
We also did have the wonderful Bad Blood pay-per-view playing at the same time, which we do got to wrap that up at the end of this recording at some point.
We can talk a little bit on it, but we can't
talk
about all of it because we still have to watch that last match.
I watched it whenever it happened, but everybody else had other obligations. They weren't able to tune in at the time, so I was unfortunately the only one at the time to catch it live, but it wasn't too bad. Huh?
There's another stink bug behind you.
There's another one?
On the curtain.
Y'all don't understand. Where?
On the curtain, down towards the bottom.
I see him.
He's flying around, that's why I saw him.
So
made me panic a little.
'Tis the season that we traded flies for stink bugs.
It's a horrendous time, and I really hate it. I don't like it.
It's still better than cicadas. Our cicada nightmare that we had this year was insane. And not something I want to relive.
Yo, I was outside swinging on cicadas.
I still catch containers randomly. I'll find like my totes and shit every now and again, I'll see one that's got like 3 or 4 just.
Well, I'm just glad he's
tucked
killing
in the
them
corner on the bottom somewhere.
Because I'll eat shit out this chair trying to run from one.
They ain't gonna hurt you. It's just annoying.
I don't care.
I know.
I am him. Oh yes.
I
am Himothy.
It is Himothy.
I am him. Oh, it's staying.
Yeah.
Because you're burning them to a crisp.
Oh, Oh my God.
I have to. I'm sorry, you guys. I have to. I'm sorry. I have to murder them really hard. It stinks. I'm sorry. You act like you ain't burned shit in your oven before. Chill out. Chill out. We all know that you got little crispies in the bottom of your oven. They get cooked up a little too hard. You're like, what's that burning smell? Am I having a ye old stroke?
My oven lit on fire one time.
What the fuck? What are you?
Yeah, it was when Justin was still living with me, and so Justin had to clean it out the next day. But I don't know I think I just had like garlic bread in the oven, and like it had been so dirty that it literally lit on fire. It was in flames.
Ugh.
Sounds like you need to
burnt
clean
garlic bread sounds terrible.
It sounds like you need to clean the oven more often.
Justin did it, so not my problem.
I'd say. I burnt a bowl of...
I told him I lit it on fire, and he's like, say less.
Bro, I burnt a bowl of ramen fucking noodles with...
Did you just not put water
No
in it?
water.
No water. So...
You want to know what I did do the other day?
I would say I fucked that bowl up. It was it was an old school plastic bowl, and it was when we lived in South Shores in that house across
from my
it was a
parents.
funny moment. It was a funny moment because it was me and the dog at the house by ourselves, and my boy Charlie, loved that dog, and I went to go let him out, and I put the bowl of noodles in the fridge, went to go let him out, got caught up with, hey, my dog's outside and he brought me his toy. I'm gonna throw the bowl with him, a little bit. By the time I came back in, it smelled like shit. That fucking microwave was smoking horribly. And it's right next to the back door where I let him out. It's like literally the back door and then the microwave. And I opened the microwave up, smoke poured out of it. I saw the bowl as being like the noodles were literally melting through the bowl. There was a hole in the bowl from how much it had melted. I had took it out, and as a kid, I didn't understand the concept of fire that well. I still kind of don't sometimes, but I thought that because of how hot it was, it could catch flame at any point, not knowing that neither one of those objects were really that flammable.
Yeah.
And they're both already burnt black to a crisp. So I literally grabbed it out of the microwave, opened the door, and yucked it into the neighbor's yard. So they woke up the next day with just a burnt ramen noodle, melted plastic and green bowl in their backyard.
That's rough.
It was great.
That's rough.
Great, I loved it, man. I made noodles right after that. The house smelled like shit. Mom questioned me, and I said, I'm sorry.
The other day,
You're down a bowl.
I was playing video games and got so distracted. I was, the mashed potatoes. Like all you have to do is just boil water.
Instamash? Yeah. Oh,
so I
dude.
it was one of the family size ones. So it was 4 cups of water.
Oh fuck.
I burnt that pot dry, bro.
Oh,
I was sitting there going, what is? Oh shit! And I go in
Yeah.
the kitchen, the pot empty, black. I was like, well.
Oh,
I evaporated 4 fucking cups of water.
that is fucking rough. That is rough.
I was so mad.
Oh my goodness, that's fucking.
I sure was like, damn, why does it smell like something's burning? Oh my God. It was a terrible time. If it makes it any better, I clean the pot and it's fine now.
I can only, once again, with the garlic bread, I can only imagine how terrible that smelled. I'm bad with smell, dude. I'm so bad with smell.
I don't know if it'd have a specific scent. I feel like it would just be burnt. It'd
I
be
didn't.
a
The
charcoal
bread
in your
didn't
oven.
burn. Whenever I shut the oven off, they just dissipated. They were gone. But it was literally just flames, and I was like, what the hell happened?
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean,
It billowed out a little smoke, but
we're on the topic of food, so I'm gonna segue this so we can talk about a little bit of better food, hopefully. But I had a thought the other day because every year my family has a family reunion, and it's one of my favorite things ever. Shout out to the Hamilton. I think it's Hamilton, and I'm trying to remember the other side of the family's last name. I think it's the Crawfords. I believe so. But shout out to the Hamiltons. Love them. That's my side of the family. It's the fucking goats. Every year, though, I could always count on them for number of things. A, good laughs. B, good music. C, good food. Them motherfuckers at this family reunion throw down. You talk about motherfuckers sticking their foot in the meal. These motherfuckers get thigh deep in that bitch. They get in that motherfucker.
In that shit.
Right. They damn near put 2 feet in that bitch and then pull it up waist high. That shit is, bro. They kill that food every year, and it is one of the best things ever. And I'm black, so I know I have family reunions. But for y'all, I don't know what y'all do specifically, or if y'all have other events specifically that y'all have that food is served where you're like, oh man, I could go for some because somebody also brought up the other day, and I felt like it was very weird. Somebody said, man, I could really go for some baby shower food right now. And I went, what the fuck does that mean?
I didn't know they served fancy shit at
Exactly.
baby showers.
I went, what food at a baby shower is bussin' like that? Because granted, I've only been to a handful of baby showers.
90% of the time they're like cookout style, and it's just
Yeah,
what
like
I'm
mini
saying.
weenies and shit like that. Yeah.
But what would y'all's favorite event food be? Would it be like family reunion get together? Would it be like wedding food or maybe fair food, like the carnival come to town or something like that?
That should slap too. I got one. Mexican wedding family food.
See, I don't know nothing about that. That's the one thing that I've been asking God for is to give me a beautiful Hispanic woman to cook for me and teach me all the ways of that beautiful food that y'all got. And I want to be a part of that family because, hey, y'all got great music too. And I know I know if I had a wedding.
So I don't even listen. I don't
it'd be
listen to
turned.
much Spanish. I don't listen to any Spanish music, but I feel like I'd get
I
down.
do.
If
Yeah,
I,
because you don't know
if
nothing
I
about
had a-
Selena.
If
You
I
don't
had,
know nothing about no bitty bitty bomb bomb.
but I feel like if I had
fucker.
I feel like if I have a few beverages in me and have some good food surrounding me, I could get down to some mariachi playing in the background.
bro.
Like I'd be vibing.
Yo,
I would just be getting it. I'd be hyper as shit.
Get off of my shit, yo.
No.
We got another one. We got another one.
My God. I almost ate shit out of my chair. My God.
We're gonna be a hard cut right here.
Y'all keep talking.
16 minutes.
No. Just let it be. I almost died. Traumatic. What the fuck was I talking about? Mexican weddings. That shit slap. And not even just weddings, birthday parties too. I went to my cousin's sweet 16. What was it? A couple years ago?
You got it.
I think his dad.
Probably that popping's probably loud as a motherfucker.
I know it'd be hurting my ears. Anyways, for her 16th birthday, they had all homemade food and shit, but they also had kegs. We had 3 kegs at her 16th birthday,
That reminds
bro.
me. After this, I gotta show you the proof of me doing a keg stand because you said you didn't.
yeah,
Because you said
I
you didn't
found
believe
it.
me. She found it.
I
She
found it.
found it in her Snap memories.
wow.
I showed it to Brittany and she was like, "I'm pretty sure I also took a video." Excuse
Yep.
you, damn.
Dude, if I kill
My
enough
bad.
of these things, I
I
might
give
get
it
an
a-
achievement.
6.
Fuck you.
Brittany, I showed the video to Brittany, and she's like, "I think I was there. I think I took a video too." And she went through her memories. So I got not only one video of me doing a keg stand, but 2. I got both angles, baby.
Oh, wow.
I got proof for days.
He's got action
Sure
shots.
did.
Oh, wow.
Justin and Chandler are the one that picked me up for it.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah,
And
you
Devin
definitely
Devin
need-
held the spout in
I
my
took
mouth.
the video.
Say definitely need Chandler's big ass to do something.
I needed the, I grabbed the two I grabbed the 2
swear to
tallest guy
God.
in the room and said, "Hey, help me."
Right, like
Pick
you got
me up.
Justin tall
I
ass. you
had
got
one of
Chandler
Justin,
big
but I don't know what
ass.
happened to it. I must have accidentally deleted it or something because I had one of you, Gwen, Justin, and someone else did one. I think it might have been Devin, but I only have yours and maybe Devin. I can't remember who it is. I don't know.
If I can remember to, or if you do it or something, I'll send the I'll see if we can put a small little clip like right here, me doing a keg stand.
Just like the
I can
picture of him.
I can save it to my camera roll. We can
Yeah,
figure
I'll
something
throw
out.
it up there. Do
Just
a
me
little-
doing a cake stand right here. I was America's shit. I had blue hair,
Blue hair too.
Oh, yeah.
and I was
this
wearing
was- this
I was
was
wearing I was wearing a red, white, and blue
You were
because
marrying?
it's because Father's Day happened right around Justin's dad's birthday,
Mm-hmm.
so we threw
yeah.
a big no, not Father's Day, 4th of July.
Fourth
Fourth
of
of July.
July,
It was
yeah.
right around his birthday.
It was his 50th birthday
It
too.
was
so
50th
everybody.
birthday,
so we went
that's when we
crazy.
got the keg and everything. Yeah.
that's- yeah,
It
that
was
makes
It was
sense.
dope.
nuts.
That makes sense. Hell yeah. So you said Mexican wedding
Or birthdays.
Or birthdays.
Yeah.
What you got?
I'm gonna be dead ass with you. I'm gonna list my least favorite first.
Okay.
So unfortunately, I am of the Caucasian descent
From the mountains of Caucasus.
from the mountain of Caucasus. I do not like my family reunion food.
Oh.
It is
Is it rough?
it's Caucasian.
It's rough.
It's white people food.
Like potato salad.
It's macaroni salad, potato salad, and unseasoned turkey.
Salads, god damn it, all the salads.
Casseroles, green bean casserole. It's the different weird ass salads, the weird ass casserole.
My mom makes a fire ass green bean casserole.
I gotta ask. No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't. It's green bean casserole. Nobody makes a good green bean casserole.
Yes,
You're a fucking liar. Green bean casserole is bad.
Green beans,
it's bad.
you.
Green beans in general are disgusting.
Mom, I know you'll probably watch this episode.
I hope she
know that
punches
I
you.
love you to death. Know that I would literally fight for everything that your family stands for. But know that I will never, ever, ever eat a bite of that motherfucking green bean casserole while I'm in your household. I love you though, but no, nobody makes a good green bean casserole. Fuck what she's saying.
Fuck you.
What is up with and that, like, because my mom's side of the family is the same exact way. Why the fuck? What's up with casseroles and everything being turned into a salad?
Me and Greg have had this conversation several times because back when we used both used to be on nights working the dock.
English.
Right, it was struggling there.
Damn.
It was like
I
it was literally punching his tongue trying to get out of his mouth. It's like boxing his tongue trying to get out of his mouth. Like
I got there. But back when me and Greg used to be on nights working the dock, we used to have a coworker. His name is Dave.
Yeah,
and he was talking about having biscuits and gravy casserole, and I was like, "What?" I looked at him.
Oh yeah,
I looked at him.
That up. What
I looked
the
at
fuck
him.
Is that?
I looked at Greg, and I was like, "Excuse me, Greg. What the fuck is with white people and casserole?"
You should have said, "What in the caucasity?"
Right. Oh man.
And Greg looked at me, laughed, and walked immediately out of the room.
Yeah, bro. Like
what is it? I don't know.
I don't get it, yo. It's like
white people can turn anything into a casserole, and 99% of the time they think it's delicious. It's actually disgusting.
It's like 4 or 5 things they found in their pantry, and then a can of whatever, and then they go put it all in a glass container, throw it in the oven for about 10, 15 minutes on 450, and see what we get. And then people go, yeah, that's a macaroni hot dog casserole, and you're like, what the fuck is that gross ass shit?
They're awful.
And
Every one of them is awful.
My family for like 25 years. Shit's great. The fuck?
But yeah, then my mom.
Ain't got no salt, no
right,
nothing.
Nothing.
And I love my mom.
Just straight Oscar Myers and fucking Easy Mac. Call it in a casserole just because you put it in a glass container.
They sprinkle some breadcrumbs on there just to make it a little extra spicy.
I love my mom. She makes a lot of really good home cooked stuff.
It spicy. That's disrespectful. I'm sorry. That just hit me. Breadcrumbs to make it spicy is disrespectful.
It's white. It's white people. I don't know what you want.
If I swear to fucking God.
I swear to.
If I ever walk into your house and I don't see any bit of seasoning on the countertop but a can of Crisco breadcrumbs, I'm walking the fuck out. I'm not staying in this house. I swear to God, you're poisoning my drink. I don't trust you. I don't want to be there. If you go, yeah, gotta add a little kick to it, and I see you sprinkling breadcrumbs on that bitch, I might just strike you. That's so disrespectful, I swear to God. Oh, shit. I might have to hit you. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God! But what were you trying to say before she gave me that blasphemous imagery? Holy
I don't know if it's. I honestly couldn't tell you if it's completely inaccurate. To be honest with you. No, but what I was gonna say is that I love my mom's home cooking. She makes a lot of things really good. But
your mom has like a lot of like natural stuff.
Yeah,
she grows a lot of good shit too.
She has a big ass garden out back.
Shout out to Mama. She knows what she's doing.
She makes homemade spaghetti sauce,
Real
homemade
talk,
pizza sauce, salsa. It doesn't matter.
Real talk though. Shit. Out of all of us, we really ain't losing. All of our moms make really good food, no matter what. When it comes around, like all of our moms have like our own like really good like things that they specialize in, and if they were to all bring them to a meal together, it'd be the sickest potluck. I ain't for sure. It'd be the sickest potluck. Oh my Lord.
But what I was leading to is that there are some things that she white people's.
I mean,
she is big on macaroni salad, potato salad. Ugh. The one thing I really don't like, and I don't understand why people like them. Y'all might, I don't know. Is the pickle wraps? I don't like them.
I don't
think
they're disgusting. I don't like pickle anything, dog.
Pickles.
I'm not big on.
I love pickles,
anything.
but the idea of just taking some lunch meat, putting some like mayonnaise or some shit on it, wrapping it around a pickle.
Cream cheese, bitch.
Cream cheese, okay. It looks and no, I'm good.
They're good.
It's disgusting.
They're delicious.
But like my mom do be making some white people shit, but she has a different side of her, which I wish she would just carry to the other side. that would be all good food. Sometimes she puts some white shit on my plate, and it's wild. But for my favorite, I didn't know it was gonna take that long.
Man, well, I mean, the breadcrumb seasoning was the one that did it in. If it weren't for that shit, I'll be real, we'd be on smoother sails right now. But she came out of left park with that.
But honestly, my favorite events to go to that have good food, it would be like somebody the fuck else's event, like if a cook like the Memorial Day or Labor Day cookout at your mom's. That was some fire ass food. Anytime we've done anything over at your mom's house has been good food. Just honestly, anybody else's event that isn't white people.
So like your friends' families events.
Yeah, my friends' families events. Yeah. There you go.
I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with that because I mean, like,
I went to one of on my dad's side a family reunion one time, and people they don't know how to cook so badly that there was a literal 3 buckets of KFC chicken.
That is disrespect. I swear.
You want to know what happens at my white people family reunions?
And I bet
they were all thighs
too. I bet you they were even.
I don't even know.
They do the same thing, but they also bring box of Taco Bell tacos.
Why?
Oh yeah, we don't do that.
Oh my God, why, bro? My mom for my sister's birthday yesterday just had a taco bar out, bro. Just get a crock pot, throw taco meat in it, and bring shells.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard. Making that much taco meat, literally, if we're being so serious,
all you gotta do is buy the packs of taco seasoning.
I was about to say it'll take you a solid it'll take you less than an hour to do to serve a group of let's say maybe 10 people.
Yeah,
you could do a crock pot full of taco meat, and that crock pot's worth, depending on the size, more than likely take you only about 45 minutes to get through all of it, get it seasoned up, and get in the crock pot and kept warm to keep going. It's don't take that long. Why would you go get the shittiest 12-pack you possibly can? Because, I'm nothing against Taco Bell tacos. I know people love Taco Bell, and I have my select couple items off their menu.
There are definitely
like the 5-layer burrito, I'll slap. Don't get me wrong, I'll slap, and I'm good for a good quesadilla any time of the week. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I know I just pissed y'all off. Yeah, but yeah.
I hate you.
Excuse me. Oh, gross.
You better clear that bullshit out your throat.
Oh man, sorry.
That was disrespectful.
Man,
bitch.
But that 12-pack is not worth it.
I ain't even gonna lie though. I be snatching some of them KFC fucking chicken.
Oh no, if it's there, I'm gonna eat it. But I'm like, yo, this is some white people shit.
Say less,
R.I.P.
bro.
to our KFC. Our KFC is officially
swear
dead.
to God.
Our KFC is officially dead.
All boarded up and shit.
All boarded up and chained up. It's
stupid.
dead.
It closed conveniently, like a month or two right after our Popeyes reopened.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God we got
Say
some
less.
kind of good chicken back in this damn
Oh,
town.
You still need to try that crispy crunchy.
I do need to try that
It's
crispy
in sketcy
crunchy.
ass locations,
It's fire.
but you need to try it.
It's fire.
I do need to try
I
it.
just had some for the first time at my parents the other day. That shit slap.
Their honey biscuits are fire. You gotta try.
Oh,
I have heard about the honey
fucking
biscuits. I have heard about the honey
yes, bro.
biscuits. I heard they're so good you could fuck them.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
You wouldn't want to fuck your honey biscuit?
No, I would not. No. Pause.
That's crazy.
I don't think I have that option.
Change the subject.
Struggling.
Somebody think of something else.
Struggling
Jesus
here.
Christ.
But no, yeah, R.I.P. to our Popeyes. Not Popeyes, but R.I.P. to our KFC. Genuinely, it died whenever they got rid of potato wedges for me. It was way before
Them
this
famous
shit got
bowls
boarded up.
slapped.
Famous Bowl slap, don't get me wrong, but if I can't pair it with a side of fucking potato wedges, I'm mad. I'm mad as a motherfucker. But
speaking of R.I.P.,
yeah,
hit it with a sadder note. Y'all both lost some people in the famous area that y'all were real big fans
I'll let
of.
you
Y'all want
say,
to touch
I'll let
on?
you say yours first because I got a little bit I could throw on for my people.
I'll let them speak their piece on this one because these are people that I don't really know.
I do love
Ken
both
Page
of the people.
From fucking Oogie Boogie's voice is so sad to me.
Yeah.
Because that's seriously one of my favorite. Someone at work the other day actually just told me that they don't understand Nightmare Before Christmas and they hate it. They almost got injured.
They don't understand it?
They got injured.
I don't hate it because I don't understand it. I hate it because I got tired of watching it.
I never got tired of watching it.
Because Gwen and Chase and all them used to play that shit on repeat.
Now,
they never shut the fucking movie off.
I do understand Because, like, that is definitely a thing. Because they would have it, like, it would be done, and then it would just get restarted.
That's still one
just
of
got
my
tired of
favorite
watching
movies
it.
of my life. And it's
I don't
so
dislike
sad.
it. I just
Yeah, it is very sad.
it's not something I
though.
want to watch again. I'm tired of watching it.
And then the other one was Chris Christopherson, I think is how you say his
Yeah.
last name.
Yep.
He was a country music artist, but he was also from Blade.
He was the older man.
And that's so
that helped
sad.
him out. He was the man
Yeah.
at the desk. He was badass in that movie. Super
Fucking
sad.
love Blade movies, first
Yeah.
of
He was
all.
also in the military. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know what
I
branch,
don't
but I'm
know.
pretty sure he was in the military.
It's still
Because they were
super
talking
sad,
about it
though.
at work the other day.
Yeah.
John and Jake were talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's not cool.
Super sad times, man. Because I mean, our guys we're just as we get older, we're losing a lot of our heroes,
It's been
man.
a lot
A
these
lot
past,
He
few,
was in
just
a-
in these past few episodes.
He was
it's been
in a
like
lot of
8 people,
movies.
bro.
Yeah.
He was also in Planet of the Apes.
Yes, he was. I don't know
That's
which
sad.
one per se, but either he did voice acting or he was in one of the older ones. But I do remember seeing that under his like IMDb listing whenever I looked it up the other day.
Yeah.
'Cause I had to
He
double
was
check.
in the U.S. Army as a helicopter pilot and an Army Ranger.
Okay, he was in the military.
Sick.
Say less.
R.I.P. to him, yo.
R.I.P..
And then we had on my end, I had a couple of star athletes, a couple legends that we lost. We had lost the incredible Dikembe Mutombo. He was a star center for I believe it was the Denver Nuggets. He was a defensive menace. Like, you try to take the ball to the rim against him, and it's damn near impossible. The dude was like 7 foot something
Jesus
with
Christ.
almost like a 6 foot something wingspan, like a 6'9", 6'10" wingspan, like something ridiculous. And he was just a defensive menace. He was an icon. He had a wonderful little commercial that he did back in the day where they're in an office space and these guys are trying to shoot paper balls into a garbage basket. And he'd run up in his Denver Nuggets uniform and swat it away and go, no.
7'2".
7'2".
And his wingspan was almost as tall as he was.
He was
I remember you saying that
ridiculous.
his,
Yeah, it was
his,
wingspan was
his
something
fingertips
ridiculous.
were damn near to his knees, if not at his knees.
Yeah. Like, he was
He had
Crazy
one
work.
of the longest wingspans
Yeah.
in NBA history, is what it says.
Yeah, he was a menace. But then on top of that, we also lost the incredible Pete Rose. He is one of the biggest baseball icons. He's one of the biggest baseball legends of all time. What you got?
7'6" wingspan.
7'6" wingspan.
His wingspan was taller than him.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Damn.
That's a ridiculous wingspan.
7'6" wingspan.
Yes, try.
That explains why his hands were at his fucking knees.
Yeah, try to put a layup against him. Try to dunk on him. Bet you can't. Bet you fucking can't.
Can't lay up against
That's
my
a
mother. What are you
slender
talking
man.
about?
Because he passed away. That's why you can't do it. All right. So Pete Rose, he was a great
Jesus
great
Christ.
baseball player. He hit a lot of baseballs. A lot. When I mean a lot, I mean he was literally the best at doing it. If I'm not mistaken, he still holds the record. Keanu, if you want to fact check me, I'm pretty sure he still has the record for the most hits in a baseball career. He has tallied the most hits, I'm pretty sure. He is one of the most looked at baseball players from his era when it comes to his position. He was just a very well-rounded player. Where we got him?
Capped a record by 4,256 hits in a playing career from 1963 to 1986. And then he also holds the record for the most games played, 3,562, and times at bat, 14,053. Singles is 3,215.
How long was he playing for?
What
long was
were the
he-
years again?
1963 through 1986.
63 to 86.
So yeah, all-time
23
MLB
years.
hits, 4,256.
That's a lot in that minute. Well, I don't know. Is that a lot for that many years? It
Yeah.
sounds like a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what
23
age.
years,
I don't
yeah.
know what age he got drafted in,
That's
but I'd imagine it'd
crazy
probably
work.
be like, I bet he's probably like, excuse me, he's probably like 18, 19, 20 years old around that time frame. I don't know what that was.
18.
Somebody trying to break in this bitch.
Somebody's trying to rob us right
18.
now. Goddamn.
He
what
was
the fuck that?
18. So
Signed with Cincinnati Reds.
yeah, I'm pretty sure
At
he was
18.
there. Pretty sure he was damn near there his whole entire career too. But yeah, Pete Rose, legendary, one of the greatest baseball players to ever live. He has literally carved his name in baseball's history. Like if you talk about legends of today and legends of yesterday or whatever, legends all time, Pete Rose is going to be on that list easily. So it's tough when we lose a lot of these guys. As like I said, we're getting older, so a lot of these guys are getting older with us, and so not a lot of them are able to make it as long as we would want them to, and so we have to do what we can to give them their moment to shine before they go ahead and...
If he got in 63, it was definitely an old age thing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He was a much older gentleman for sure, but it is still sad. I mean, but in Dikembe's terms, he was only 53 years old when he passed. So Dikembe was a little bit younger.
I imagine with how tall he was, because I know that people of that height have a lot of health issues because of their height. So that probably played a big part in it. Because I know, like, Big Show from WWE has a lot of health issues because of how tall he is.
Pete was 83. So, yeah, he lived a full life.
Born in 1941.
Damn. What, 80-something?
83, yeah.
Yeah.
Man. That man didn't even have a radio yet when he was born. And he was out there playing stickball with all the local neighborhood kids.
Jesus.
He was a young whippersnapper coming up on the streets of wherever the fuck he's from.
Yo, I've heard people talk about this before. When the fuck did people stop talking like that?
I don't know.
I've heard this mentioned on a couple other podcasts or just regular shows or just stand-up comedians. I'm not really sure.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
When the hell did people stop talking all fancy like that?
Oh, so wait,
Fancy.
so A, don't know. B, so that's crazy though. Pete Rose played for Cincinnati Reds, was born and raised Cincinnati, and he got to play for his team his whole entire career. And he was also one of the best players of all time.
Oh, he never got moved to a different team?
I don't think he ever left the Reds. I mean, he was born in Cincinnati. That's his home. I don't think he would ever want to leave. And when you're that good of a player, if you put up those stats, no team's going to get rid of you.
Yeah.
And I mean, like at that point, he was literally a franchise player. He was like like the poster child at that point. But
it's not often you see a player play for a team for his entire career.
Cincinnati Reds, Washington Nationals, and Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh, so
he did move around.
Okay, so he must have moved around towards the end of his career then. But he was definitely the face of that franchise.
He finished with the Reds.
So he started and finished.
It looks like he did 1963 through 1978 with the Reds, 1979 through 1983 with the Phillies, 1984 went the Washington Nationals, and then 1984, I guess, through 1986, he went back to the Cincinnati Reds.
He must have got traded to the Nationals in the offseason, and then they must have traded him back to the Reds in the middle of that season before the deadline, and then he must have stayed there.
Yeah, it said he had a brief stint with the Montreal Expos, but then went back.
Phillies. Yep, which is the Philadelphia Phillies. If you didn't know, that's what they used to go by as the Montreal Expos when they were in Montreal.
I'm barely understanding. I'm getting close to seeing logos for NFL teams and knowing what team it is.
Yeah,
I'm almost there.
I told him, I was I'm going to start getting him into more sports because he's starting to understand football. And I'm like, if you could understand football, in all honesty, every other sport is just as easy to understand. And he's like, I only know like this much about it. And I'm like, I get you know this much, but this much is enough. Like, you don't have to know all the intricacies of all the sports to understand how they work and to be able to follow them enough to have fun. Because I'm like, if you could understand what it looks like to see a dude get his ankles broken in a basketball game, you'll know how to react. Because when you see a dude take a seat in the middle of the floor, you're like, he ain't supposed to do that.
Yeah. I've seen enough clips for mostly people just playing street ball.
Exactly,
It's just a wild crossover and then somebody ends up on their ass. I can see that, understand it. That's not how that's supposed to work. He got you, bro. Like,
right. Like, so I'm saying.
He messed you up.
He got your ass.
Because like me and my coworker Greg, like Scott's brought it up before. We'll talk about sports a lot, and like Scott will be around for a lot of those conversations, but he'll kind of be lost on where the conversation is going or what we're talking about. And I'm like, dog, really, it's not hard to understand what we're talking about because me and Greg don't have deep, in-depth statistical conversations. We're mostly just talking about these players and compared to what they did last season and the season before, how they're going to do this season. And a lot of the times it's just me asking Greg a lot of bullshit like, fucking, who do you think's going to outperform this season? Who do you think's going to suck this year? Who do you think's like, it's pretty much shit like that.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, very good, very good. I also did start Shangri-La Frontier. You're welcome. I started it. I'm on episode 4. You're welcome.
Then I have a you're welcome as well.
Oh, yeah?
I've attempted to try to restart JJK.
Oh, yay! Hey!
I fell asleep. I'll be honest. I started it. I got 2 episodes in and fell asleep. But I'm
that's
trying.
how it was with Shangri-La. I got episode. I still actually got to watch episode 4, but that's the episode that I'm on. I fell asleep right at the end credits of episode 3, and then it just shebanged me right to the next one.
I came home Friday, and on Friday I sleep on the couch, so Brittany, because she goes to work early as shit on Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
I sleep on the couch so she can have the dogs avoided. I can keep the dogs out in the living room with
Yeah.
me. She can have her space. But I stayed over at her at Crystal's to work on. You want to hold one up to the camera? I don't know which camera.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to these real quick. I'll go ahead and give that a little bang shebang. We got our own little
We got our own little logo stickers. We're going to hand them out to a few people. Try to broaden our range a little bit. But we worked on that. We got those hooked up. And
even got some.
If you see us in the streets.
Mega sized.
We even got big ones for the cars.
Mega logo.
Big old QR codes. You can catch us on the street. I don't know. We'll post it to TikTok or something like that.
XL. Ribbed for her
I was working
pleasure.
on that. I got home. I got home pretty late, so I turned JJK on and I went to get comfortable and just got too comfortable. I guess it was a long Friday.
Yeah, dude. It's been a long week. Even though we've had shorter days at work, for some reason the days still feel like they've been like dragging on.
Well, since I had that short day on Friday, I went to Justin's to help him set up or get ready for the gender reveal because it wasn't supposed to rain at all.
Yeah.
But it rained Friday morning, and it just terrified him because he hadn't had a chance to mow his grass yet. So we came back, and I mowed I used his mower, but I mowed his grass for him, and he weeded it, and we got the yard all cleaned up and ready for it all and everything.
Which shout out, Justin. Congratulations to the man.
Yeah, I just realized I still have pink on my hands.
Yeah, so if that doesn't let you know, he's having a girl. Yeah. Congratulations. I knew he was going to be a girl dad. He's absolutely he's just a girl dad kind of guy.
He
can look at certain people, just tell.
He hugged me afterwards, and he's like, why'd you put the wrong color in there, man? But I was the gender reveal.
He was the gender reveal.
He
was the gender reveal. We revealed it through Scott.
Yeah, but
he is now.
I'm the one that got the email to say what the baby was going to be. I had a custom.
I was with him when he got it. I was with him when he got the email.
Yeah,
probably editing for you guys.
Yeah, and I went to Crystal's to get a shirt made for it. I had a little. The male and female interlocking symbols for over the heart, and on the back I had Guardian of the Gender and Guardians of the Galaxy font.
Oh, that's
real
awesome.
Cool right on the back of it. So I was walking around wearing that all day with the pink and the blue necklace.
That's fucking dope.
Because I knew the answer the whole time.
Oh man,
I couldn't give it away. So I actually made it that long without telling anybody. I didn't even tell my wife. The only person I told was Chris.
Oh shit!
And that's because he doesn't talk to any of us.
He doesn't know anybody.
Well, anybody outside of us. Anybody outside of us.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh well, they know your name now. Sorry.
Well, I mean,
they're not gonna know your voice, so it's fine.
I mean, still use Tech Man.
It's not like they know his last name either, so it's not like it matters.
Tech Man Chris.
TMC.
Young
I like
TMC.
That. I like that TMC. There you
go. Good old TMC. But now that you're watching this, though, if you don't like it, I guess you can kind of add it to this next topic that I got here, which is basically because there's as much anime as I love, there are definitely some that I think are stinkers. Mm-hmm. There's some that I don't like as much as others. I think are really ass that people love. Might even offend some in the room. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my! I know what you're about to ask.
No, I mean,
and I know that mine is going to offend someone in this room.
No, that's fine. But what anime would you say that you hate the most, or an anime that you just watched and tried to get into, and even though you tried as many times as you possibly can, you just cannot find what everybody else sees in this anime, and you can't get into it?
Currently, for me right now, it is potentially still JJK, because I am trying again for like the 5th time.
I'm telling you, dog, if you can get further than what you were, I'm telling you, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, but for overall, the one that I have tried and I know I will never go back to because I just don't have the time, patience, or just natural want to, is One Piece.
Dude, it's good.
I have absolutely no interest or want to try that.
I was going to say One Piece, but that's only because Usopp creeps me out.
Oh my god, and he's such
I don't
a
even know who that
character.
is. I never make it far enough to find out, I guess.
He's the one with the afro and the long nose.
The long nose creeps me
out.
out.
I don't think I ever make it far enough to see that.
The long nose creeps me out. The live action's really good.
I've heard that it is. I haven't watched it, but I've heard.
I watched it like 4 or 5 times.
I might try it again if they do the same thing they did with
So I might do that. What you just said pisses me the fuck off. How long are the episodes?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Okay. I guarantee you they're longer than 30 minutes.
Fuck if I know.
Watched it multiple times. Has watched that version of One Piece multiple times, but can't Watch.
Usopp creeps me out.
You don't even see him until like the fucking second or third arc in the middle. Like, oh, whatever, fuck it, whatever. Because y'all people are so difficult. Y'all are so difficult.
Might maybe
You're
someday
gonna watch
I might
it at some
rewatch it or try to
just read it.
redo my shot. I don't read nothing.
Just read the manga. They have like graphic novels with the colorization and everything.
I've read one manga in my entire life,
manga.
and I never even finished that.
Lord.
The only chance that I will ever have of possibly trying again on One Piece is if they do the same thing that Kai did. You said there's a chance
they are
doing it.
There's not a chance
where they
are.
shorten it, yeah.
Yeah, they just tighten up the arcs.
Yeah.
Turn
they
an
are
800
doing
episode anime into 150, which is wild. But
And it's more than 800 or something.
I know it's 1,000.
I was gonna say, isn't it over 1,000?
Yeah.
We're definitely over 1,000. We're almost. I think we're past 1,100 at this point.
I think we looked it up at one point.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
What's
Kiana,
yours?
You want to hear mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mine is
Also, 1,121
I'm
episodes.
about to say I knew we were past 100, 1,100. I knew we were there.
God damn.
Yeah.
For the longest time, believe it or not, it was actually Attack on Titan.
Wow.
I never started it until it was always all the way done.
Now the reason why I watched it is because everybody had finally shut the fuck up.
About it,
Yeah, because I'll tell you, that's the quickest way to get me to not watch something is to keep trying to shove it in my fucking face. I won't watch it. I won't watch it. At least with y'all, I give y'all time. I'm going to wait a week, see if they watch a little bit,
Right.
then I'll get on them if they haven't. But when Attack on Titan was in season 1 and then it was blowing the fuck up and they didn't know when they were going to get a season 2, for those 4 years in between season 1 and season 2, because that was a gap that everybody had to wait if anybody didn't know, people were trying to literally force feed me that fucking anime. And I'm like, you're not going to get me on a show that has no sight of a season 2 at all. At all. We have no idea when that's coming. And I'm not going to watch it to get to the ultimate cliffhanger that's at the end of season 1, which if you don't know, which is Titans in the Wall.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get to that and then ultimately be sitting in the same fucking boat as all you losers and be like, I really wish that next season would come. No, fuck you. I waited until, just like you said, season 3 was basically halfway through, and I was like, all right, let's get her going. Turn it the fuck on. Let's watch it. And I literally caught up to everybody, and I was like, I see what you guys mean, so I'm not mad.
It's really good. It's just get off my ass.
Yeah, just get off my ass, exactly. But one that I tried to get into that I can't. I've tried so hard. It's fucking Tokyo Ghoul. Like, I can't, dude.
I've never finished it.
I can't, dude. And I have friends that tell me they love it so much. I get literally the same amount of time in it, and I'm like,
And they have such good openers, too.
And
I'm not going to
Fairy Tail.
discount that. They do have really good
They have
openers.
fire-ass openers.
That and Fairy Tail.
I watched the first season of that and then never wanted to watch the second.
Here, you want to know what Fairy Tail is? Welcome to our guild wins because we are friends. Welcome to the anime. That's how the show goes. Because of the power of friendship, we win. I'm not joking. Welcome to
dead ass.
Welcome
That's
to
literally what it is.
We have the power of friendship. You're not beating us. That's the show.
I've never
It's
seen
terrible.
it.
And people have it in their top 5, top 10. They literally suck its dick all fucking week long.
Gwen's got one of the tattoos.
Yeah, I hate that. It's so stupid.
And
it's terrible.
It's
got the most
Tokyo
cookie cutter
Ghoul, though.
basic characters I've ever
Gwen's
seen.
firstborn, Grayson,
Yeah.
named after Gray from Fairy Tail.
Yeah. And I love my nephew, but damn, that
I love the
anime
kid.
sucks.
Don't love the anime though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never seen it.
Yeah.
But I do love Tokyo Ghoul.
What's your shit
second
take
season
or
was
not?
It was
shit take?
probably One Piece with
Just
him,
One
too.
Piece.
Because I've never really ran into an anime that I haven't liked, other than if the animation's something that I'm like not a fan of, which I can't even think of off the top of my head because I usually don't give them the time of day. Like if I play the first episode and I'm like, nah, and I'll fucking turn that shit off and then I'm done.
Yeah.
Because I can't.
Slice of life really.
I don't really like slice of life.
I
either.
love slice of
I like
life.
slice of life
It's hit
manga.
or miss.
I love slice of life. I love
slice of life mangas.
I love sad slice of lives. I love
wanna be
slice of lives
sad.
that can make me get that lump in my throat a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I just can't. If it's got bad animation, I can't do it. But I mean, I've really not ran into an anime that I haven't liked or continued to watch.
Yeah.
And it might just be like I haven't watched all of it just because there's fucking 50 billion of them that I'm trying to watch at one time on top of normal TV shows. Like there's one that just came out on Hulu called Grotesquerie. I'm fucking obsessed with it.
Oh man.
But like, there's just like so many different
Sounds like some Halloween
shows.
shit.
Oh, shout
It's a
out to
horror
the
TV
fact that Don Da Don just came out out this week.
Saw that.
That anime is so fucking good. That's the anime that I went to go see in the movies with Alec and Damien.
Oh, yeah.
We went to go see the first 3 episodes. Dude, it's so good.
I saw that.
When those first 3 episodes come out, people are gonna be so fucking hyped. It's such a good show, and I can't wait to see the 4th episode.
Oh, I might
actually start reading. This might be the one that makes me do it because I haven't read a manga in a long time because I like watching. I like watching the anime a lot more than I like reading, but this is one of those ones where I might
mangas, though.
I might just.
There's an anime that a different podcast put me on. It's shout out Shits and Gigs. They're the ones they're the ones that put me on it, and it's because God, I can never remember their names. I don't know. One of them looked at the other guy and said, "This is an anime you need to see." And then
it's James, and I can't remember the other guy's name.
I want to say James is
the lighter skinned guy.
Yeah, James is the one that recommended the anime.
These guys that I don't know, so I can't give any insight.
Yeah, but he recommended an anime to the other guy, and the guy was just like, okay, I'll look into it, I think. And then a few episodes have gone by, and he looked at me and was just like, all right, so I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna recommend this anime, but this time I'm not fucking joking. Watch it. And I was just like, okay, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'm a dub guy, so it's not all dubbed yet, but it is dubbing.
Fuhad. That's what his name is.
Fuhad, yeah. He recommended it to Fuhad. But it's Wisteria Wand and Sword. It's
never heard of it.
It's hard to explain it without spoiling the entire anime.
What
but
kind
it's
of
not
anime
it's
is
not
it?
an it's not an isekai.
Okay.
So it's not a reborn in another world kind of thing.
Right.
But he the main character
What did you say it's called?
Wisteria Wand and Sword.
Some shit Al ain't never heard of.
But yeah, it's still new. It's they just released episode 12 a couple of days ago, and they still haven't dubbed the last 2 episodes. But it's new. But the main character grew up with the girl. Girl ended up being gifted as shit, and can do
shonen.
magic.
Oh, okay.
But can do magic and shit. He can't do magic, but became physically capable of doing just about anything. She moved up super fast and got into the hierarchy of all the stuff after school, and he's trying to work his way to be with her off of just pure physical capability. And
This is Black Clover.
That's what I was thinking. I was just thinking the same fucking thing.
When you just describe it, it sounds like it, yes. But when you're watching it, it's a whole different fucking story.
I was saying, because it sounds like Black Clover, but instead of having the Sasuke counterpart,
she doesn't scream at you all the time,
There's
so there's
12
that.
episodes.
Yeah,
Okay.
the 12th episode just came out a few days ago.
Okay, type shit.
I was
But-
literally thinking the same fucking thing. I was like, is this
I'm
fucking
listening to him
Black
like, this is
Clover?
Black Clover. Dude gets buff. Instead of chasing after his boyfriend, chases after his girlfriend. Okay.
But it's
His boyfriend.
I don't know. It's
pretty much what it is.
Pretty fucking solid, and I'm waiting to watch the rest of it until the rest of it's dubbed because James did say that episodes 9, 10, and 11 just make you want more, just consistently every time you watch it. So I've only watched up through episode 8.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to watch the rest of it. So that's
I'm looking for bugs. I keep hearing them everywhere.
It'd be good for your watch list. You don't like watching 90% stuff that I recommend, so you can put it on there if you want to watch it.
Actually,
You have recommended me.
One. Now I have recommended 2.
I was about to say, he's talking about you don't like watching 90%.
Because 90% of the stuff that I want to recommend, you've already seen it.
I added it to my watch
So
list.
it's not like
It's not that I don't
worth
wanna watch it,
recommending
I've
it to
already
you.
seen it.
Yeah, well, the one that I found that I really enjoy, I recommended it to you, and then today you're like, "You're welcome. I finally started it."
Well, yeah, because I got to find the time to do so. We're in literally primetime gaming era, which also shout out because tomorrow is the big day. We finally get the grand monolith of Dragon Ball Z video games, Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. For people who got the Deluxe and Ultimate Edition early access, get it tomorrow. It releases also on Thursday on the 10th,
you get
full
early
version.
access?
I did get the Deluxe version of it. I absolutely fucking did.
I bet you did.
There was no chance in hell that I'm going to miss out on this game that I've been asking for since I was like 12 years old. Like when I first got the Wii, and it was the only game that I wanted on the Wii was Tenkaichi 3 because it was the one game that had motion controls. And I'll be damned if I'm not going to sit in my living room in my fucking Power Ranger fucking underwear and hit a mean Kamehameha on Vegeta with the fucking Wiimote nunchuck.
That's how I was with Skyward Sword.
Yeah, dude.
I just wanted to be the one swinging the Master Sword.
Exactly.
It was fucking cool.
Even though that one was probably one of the like more jankier motion controlled games on the console,
I still loved it.
Was fun. You still loved it, yeah. Because I mean, as a kid, you didn't understand that concept. It was so new that you were like, you couldn't tell how shit it really was.
You start that game and it's like raise your sword skyward, and you're like, yes sir.
Yes sir. Yeah, you know. Oh, you love it.
Never
it's so
played
good.
either one of them.
They did a remake for it on Switch. I actually have. I have the physical copy for Switch if you want to play it.
It's very good.
Say
But you
less.
can turn off the motion controls. You can play the game regular.
Oh, and real quick before we move on to the next topic,
cool. It's got a good
because you
storyline.
pissed me off with this comment at one point.
Oh God.
You made me mad.
Which one?
Because he
That didn't narrow it
talked
down,
about it
does
on
it?
he
No, that's why I said which
some
one.
shit in our motherfucking group chat because I shared it and everybody loved it, but this motherfucker didn't. So
one?
IGN, we don't always agree with IGN. We're not all fans of IGN. They have some takes that are pretty bad, some takes that are pretty good.
Sometimes they're shitty.
You took my comment wrong, but I'll let you go.
So I shared that the new Legend of Zelda game, the Zelda specific game, got a 9 out of 10 from IGN. All of us in the group chat, me, when I say all of us, I mean me, you, and Brittany, because his wife Brittany is in the group chat as well. We're all happy that this shit got a 9 out of 10.
Except for this bitch.
This motherfucker commented back and went,
A 9 out of 10 is crazy.
Out of 10 is crazy.
I see you took it wrong. I said it. You said save it for the pod, so I didn't comment after you said that you were going to save it for the pod. I said a 9 out of 10 is crazy because IGN's strict as fuck about their ratings.
Oh, man.
So I was meaning that 9 out of 10 is like, yo, that means it's actually really good.
Okay.
That wasn't me saying, yo, that game's going to be ass. Why would I say
bro.
that?
I was about to say,
You saved your ass.
No, I had no chance.
Saying before it came out, you were like, I don't think I'm gonna rock with that one. That's not gonna be the one.
I don't think personally I'm going to rock with it, but I think Brittany's going to love it.
Yeah.
So I was just like, yo, 9 means it's actually pretty damn good. That's kind of crazy. You just took it wrong. So you've been holding that in for weeks, just waiting for the dog me on it. For me to be like, that's not what I meant.
I kept forgetting about it, honestly, until we brought it up, and I was like, oh, yeah, Zelda. Oh, yeah, that's right. He did make that outlandish-ass comment.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I was like, damn, that 9 out of 10 means it's actually a good game. And I love that.
There was a meme that I seen the other day. Somebody did like one of those like handmade animations or whatever for it, and it was like Zelda walking up with her staff, like all like kind of like scared with her staff, walking up to like 3 of like the boar boar knights, and they got their swords, and it's the voice line from SpongeBob whenever it's Plankton and he's like talking to them, and then all of a sudden it goes, wait a minute, where'd you get that piano? And then it's Zelda spawning in a piano and it falls down and crashes on him. Oh, it's so good.
The comment was, a 9 is wild. You said, why? You know what? Save it for the pod. I feel an argument coming.
Yeah, bro. I already knew it.
No, you just took it wrong. You just took it wrong. I couldn't rebuttal because you wanted to save it for the pod. So here we are.
He said, you know what? You know what?
I was like, all right, let's save it for the pod because I know that you think I'm dogging it right now. I'll show you I'm not later.
That's funny.
When we get to it, we got to.
All right, yo, I'll let it slide this time. You straight, but
I love Legend of Zelda games. Come on.
Absolutely, we all do. We all have an appreciation for Legend of Zelda games, no matter how shit they may be or how good they may be. We can all appreciate them in some shape, form, or facet. Whether it's the CDI games and their terrible gameplay but their fantastic music, or it's the Skyward Sword games with the crazy good graphics but the janky controls, or the Ocarina of Times and the Majora's Mask that are just timeless for whoever the hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like we all could fall in love with that. Honestly, sick tattoo idea. We all get a Triforce.
I had one, but I covered it up.
Oh man, you can get one on the other hand.
No.
Who do you want to be? I want to be Ganon. I want the Triforce of Power.
Oh, I had the Triforce from Skyward Sword.
Oh.
But I covered it with Thor's hammer.
Oh.
Someday we might do like a TikTok or something where I do like a. You could do it too. You've only got a couple, but we can.
I
do
need
like,
to get more tattoos.
we can do like tattoo walkthroughs.
We do definitely need to get.
It'd be a crazy time for me. I've got like 40, so.
But we do have another.
Cool though.
We do have another topic. I think we're gonna. What time are we running? I think we're gonna move and do one of the staples that we have, and I think we're gonna skip over the one that we were trying to figure something out on. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the Pokemon guessing game.
Absolutely.
We're gonna go ahead and do that bad boy. We didn't do it last week, but we're gonna go ahead and do it this week. Basically, this is a guessing game where we all have our favorite Pokemon from each generation. We have now moved on to Gen 6. We have done every generation previous to this one, so if you would love to hear what our picks for those are, definitely go check out our older episodes to see what those are. But this one, we will be picking one Pokemon from Gen 6. It'll be basically a system of guessing along with questioning. You basically have two people guessing and or asking questions. By the time they take one guess or one question, I will then either, or whoever is giving the Pokemon, will then give them a hint to try to lean them in the right direction. So each of them will either get one hint, or either of them will get one guess or one question. And then after that, they will get a hint to try to narrow it down. So far, I don't remember what the scores are. Kiana, do you have the scores?
10-2-1.
10-2-1. All right. Scott's still bringing up the rear. But, hey, it's okay. He's getting there.
It's 10-2-2. It's 10-2-2.
It's 10-2-1.
10-2-1 with a parenthesis one. That's right. Yeah, that put that parenthesis up there.
Let me edit
You
got
to keep that up
ain't
there.
Gonna be
but
no parentheses on shit.
10-2-1.
it is a fun game that we like to play, and I'm gonna go ahead and see who wants to go first.
My list went all the way to the top, but I can go if you want me to. I know what mine is.
You know what yours is? All right. Also, this will be kind of one of those deals where we kind of are on our phones a little bit more, so bear with us. Honestly, if you would like to, just because his wife does the same thing, likes to play along with it. And if you can, try to get your guess in the comments and see if you could guess it before you actually find out what it is in the video.
Yep.
I'd love to see if anybody can actually get that beforehand.
Especially if you're there for the premiere and you
Absolutely.
actually say it. We'll hype you up in the comments.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because we were all there for the premiere. Most of us try to show up as best as we can. I know sometimes we miss the times to be there, but as much as we try to be there for the premiere. So if you're there with us for the premiere and we do the guessing game, definitely leave your guesses in the chat. But let's see here. Let me see what we got. We're in Gen 6. Kiana's got her Pokemon. What would she like? I'm trying to think.
Is it Litleo?
Nope.
Oof. Not Litleo. Is it Pangoro?
Nope.
Oh. All right, so that's two guesses. What you got for a hint?
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Yeah, you got to be ready.
It's got 2 evolutions.
2 evolutions. Okay, so it's definitely
Is
not
it
a starter.
Pyroar? I was one off.
Oh,
I was
what?
one off.
Oh, is Pyroar?
Yeah.
Oh, Scott got
That's a 3. That's a 3.
That's a 2.
That's a 3.
It's a 2!
It's a 2. It's 2.
You said you wanted me to edit this video. You better. It's about to say 3 up there. I promise
It's
you that.
2, ho.
I promise you that. It's going to say 3 up there.
It's 2.
Just like I gave you the $1 last week.
It's 2. A 2.
Just wait till you see episode 9.
It's a 2. It's a 2.
It's about to be a 4. Go.
It's 2. It's a motherfucking 2. A 2.
Your go.
Bitch.
Oh, son.
Are we guessing his or...
No, your go. I'm going to see if I can get 4.
Hello? No, please. It fell behind your little Mighty Morphin thing.
It fell behind.
It keeps going in the exact spot that is the hardest to get to.
Where? Behind this?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to cut it, boss.
Oh, man, guys. I don't like that. I don't like that.
You got to wait for the pupper to come out.
Oh, man. You guys see some shit that I don't like to do on camera, but I can't deal with this shit. Oh, yeah, he's right on it. You bitch. My fault, y'all. Oh, don't go.
We are just in bug repellent gang.
My fault, y'all. Let me go ahead and say...
No, we're guessing yours.
I'm guessing mine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
Oh, God.
Go.
No.
He said good luck.
No.
Is it a legendary?
No.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
My fault, y'all. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doop. Skiddle-doodle-doodle-doop. 2 evolutions.
2.
Pancham.
No.
You said 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Is it... That
think you
bug
got
is
him.
dying back
So I
there.
think you got him.
I got one, but I don't know if it was him.
Oh boy.
What do we got here? Is it Bunnelby?
No.
Damn.
All right. It is.
Wait, did I guess one?
Yeah.
Did you guess one?
I don't know if I
Yes,
did.
you did before I did.
Oh, I said Pancham. Yeah.
That's
We're
right.
good. We're good.
I couldn't remember if you said that before or after. It is a little in between middle and higher numbers.
What the fuck? Is it Phantom?
No.
Is it Trevenant?
No.
Oh,
Or
beat your ass.
Trevenant?
That was-
I don't know how you pronounce that one.
It is dual typing.
Well, that really narrows it down either.
Is it Pumpkaboo?
No.
Boy.
It's right underneath. Phantom. Why are you making that face?
No, I think that's 3 evolutions.
No.
No, it's not.
It's only 2.
No, I was looking at a different one. Tyrantrum.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
That's a
And
four-banger.
look at Scott. He's moving on up.
That's a 4x4. Look at that.
Moving
Even if you don't say it's 4, still above her.
3.
Moving on up. This motherfucker Scott is really putting in the work.
Get shit on.
Oh my
We out here.
goodness.
We
Look
out
at
here.
him. Look at him go. All right, yo. I mean, shit.
We'll throw the scores at the end of this. All right.
Man, yeah, we'll throw them up at the end. We were trying to keep tallies with them throughout the whole entire joint the last time. We'll just go ahead and tally them at the end and throw them
Yeah.
up there. Just so that everybody knows what the overall score is of this bad puppy. I am still definitely in the lead, though. I know that for sure.
Yeah,
But
you
Scott is
are.
definitely taking second place with that one,
He
though.
sure is.
Definitely
I'll take
taking
that.
second
I'll take
place
it.
with that. But now it is up to us to see what Kiana's at. What now? It's
She's
4
at 2. She's at 2.
Oh wow! So now even if she gets this one, she'll still be one behind going into next week. So
Well,
we'll have
it
to-
depends on whether or not you
He
give me
still
my
only
4.
has 3.
It depends on whether or not you give me my 4.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right. What y'all got?
I'm gonna go ahead and say, oh, this was not the gen that I thought it was for
I'm
those
going to
starters.
just guess. Is it Chespin?
No, I don't. That's one of the starters, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It is not.
Is it Tyrantrum?
It is not. Okay. we were thinking maybe we had a
Funny as
double up.
fuck.
I thought we might have had the same one.
2 evolutions.
2 evolutions. Okay.
There's a lot of those in this gen.
A lot of
Yeah.
dual evolutions. Yeah, they didn't go very high on these. Pangoro.
No,
That's not Pancham.
it is Pancham.
Say fucking less.
I didn't get a single point this one. Ah, shit.
We coming up. We coming up.
Son of a
We catching
bitch.
up.
Mother.
Eventually, it's gonna be 10 across the board.
Oh my goodness.
We're not letting them get no more points.
Broken ass
We had
fingers
it,
and
ho.
all.
Eat it,
Broken
dude.
ass
Eventually, we are gonna
motherfucker.
run out of gens, and we're gonna have to find something different. But we'll work on that. We'll workshop it. We'll figure something out.
So
Figure shit out.
we're gonna have to go into another segment because
That went way
was
faster
the
than I expected.
fastest time we've ever had on the fucking Pokemon guessing game.
Ayo.
So
Well, in our defense, Gen 6 is not a very big.
it's not a
gen.
very big generation. We
And
did
none of
like
us-
that, and we were looking.
yeah.
The list is actually quite small for that
Yeah.
gen. So like it was gonna be a lighter guessing game for sure. Mine had the most questions, but even then, at that point, it was only about 3 guesses in. You guys still got it. It's not like it was not like the last 2 where we had one where it was like 4 or 5
Yeah,
guesses in,
wow.
and we're still like, what the hell?
My bad.
But so I guess we'll go
funny as
ahead
fuck.
and move on to the next topic because I know Kiana has some of these written down, but I know she's got a few would you rather's that she might be able to throw our way.
One of the ones that you liked was, would you rather talk to animals or would you rather be able to speak all human languages?
Give
Oh,
me
shit.
animals.
He's shit.
Give me animals. Give me animals.
I think I'd rather do languages.
Give me animals.
Like to know every single language.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I could be a sexy motherfucker with every language under my belt. You know how
I ain't worried
sexy it
about
would
that.
be. You know how sexy it'd be for me to walk up to
I
a
can't
girl,
stand
speak
you.
Spanish, and then switch it to Italian, and then hit her with some quick ass like sexy, like, I don't even know.
I mean, I imagine that that's something that
Hit her with some Russian, some Yugoslavian.
I imagine that speaking a bunch of languages, even if it's all of them, is something that I mean pretty much anybody can do if they put in the effort and the time.
It would be a matter
It's
of
a
they
hard
would
thing to
dedicate.
do.
They would literally have to dedicate. I would say close to like a 10-year stint of learning all those languages to have a hold to be able to.
But
to have a hold of conversations with them.
But it is physically possible to do that without just getting it.
But what if it was just like an immediate? You already knew everything.
That's what I was thinking. It is.
But
It's like it's an immediate.
Even with trying,
You just become Rosetta Stone?
Even with
You become
trying,
Rosetta's Stone. You are it now. The talking one.
even
that knows all
with
languages.
trying, I physically it is impossible to be able to speak to animals. There's no other way
I
than
did
to
used to
do
think
have
that was an actual
this.
stone, by the way.
Jesus
As a
Christ.
kid, whenever I heard the commercial, I wasn't paying attention to it the first time. So when they said Rosetta Stone, and they were like, learn any language, I was like, what the fuck does this rock know about Japanese? What the fuck? How's this rock going to teach me what the fuck it says on the back of my top ramen box? What?
I would speak to animals.
Absolutely, it's animals. It's
'Cause
absolutely animals.
I can achieve the other one naturally. I can't achieve that one naturally.
No, you
Yeah,
couldn't.
that's
I'd
valid.
much rather speak to
Both of them.
I'd like to know what's going on in
Barely
Owen's
speak
head.
English.
Both of them are just as out of reach as the other. One of them is just as out of reach as the other.
Yeah. No,
Just as much
no,
as
I
you
don't
can't
know.
talk to animals, you can't learn multiple
Ba-
languages.
ba-
Like, you
ba-
probably
ba-
can too.
ba- ba- ba-
You can probably get a solid
can't.
2 underneath your belt, but even then, it'd be like broken.
But it's physically possible to do.
Donde está?
El biblioteca.
Utse, dose. No. That'd be you. That'd be you.
If I put in the physical effort, if anybody, don't just say me. If anybody put in the physical effort, that is possible.
It is.
It is possible to learn as many languages as you're willing to put in the effort to do so.
Not 100. Not all. Not all. I don't believe that there's...
I said
don't
as
believe
many
there's-
as you're willing to do so.
I'm about to say, but for the sake of what the Would You Rather is, for all of them, I don't think there's a single human
but
being
there's-
that can learn all of them.
But there's physically no possibility of me being able to speak to animals, so I'd rather take that.
I mean, yeah.
I'd rather achieve something that I know that there's literally nothing else I could do to
But
get
it would be
that.
crazy if you pulled up to a tribe of people that had never been discovered, and all of a sudden you just started talking to them like you knew them yesterday.
I'd rather walk up and start talking to their horse. I don't know.
Man, you like walk up
Ask him
to
how his day was.
Hey.
Nobody else can ask him. It'd be the first time he's ever been asked that, and he's gonna be like, "Holy shit, thank you. It's been a bad day. This dude won't get off me." It's like I want to do that. I would do that.
We got any other ones you got over there?
Yeah, I'm trying to decide.
She's trying to pick.
So there's another one I got on here. Would you rather have a time machine that can change the future without worldwide consequence, but every time you use it, someone you know dies? Or would you rather have the ability to use mind control to influence people, but every time you use it, you lose a year off your life?
Mind control. Not even close. Not even close. I would much rather take that. I'd much rather take that burn than me lose anybody. And at any point, I could
But you can change anything in the world that's
don't
ever
matter.
happened.
I don't care.
It said without major.
Without major consequence,
yes, but
the
someone
major,
you know
the
dies.
major consequence is somebody that you know dies.
Or
I'm not
every
running that
time you
risk.
use mind control, you lose a year off your
I'd
life.
rather lose a year.
Yeah,
of my
I,
own
don't,
life.
I ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody else to die.
What? I mean, granted, I would probably die by the end of that year with how much mind control I would use. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd
By the end
have
of that
to.
6
year-
days later, there
Right.
goes out.
Right, like it'd be like, yo, he got mind control. A week later, bro, he was so young. What happened? He just got it.
I don't think I'd go that crazy with it.
Oh, bro.
And then the one that you liked was, would you rather be left on an island where day and night just switch unpredictably every few hours, or be in a city where gravity reverses at random intervals?
That one is funny.
The day night. Fuck that. I don't want to be sleeping and next thing you know I'm on the roof.
Oh, dude, I would love.
You be
that.
sleeping and then bow. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna drill a bed to my ceiling, dog.
So you just bounce in between.
Bro, I'm gonna be Pong. I'm gonna be Pong in real life. I get
You
to
just have
be
to line your ceiling with mattresses.
literal
You could be like old girl from, I don't know if you ever watch it, but Miss
IRL
Peregrine's
Pong,
Home.
dude. IRL Pong, yo.
Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. She wears like metal boots because if she gets detached, she floats in the air.
No shot in no fucking world out of being able to say that as clear as you just did. I'd have butchered the shit out of that.
Movie.
What was it?
Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
Yeah, I'd have fucked that up. I would have. Oh hell no. Ain't no way in hell.
Miss Pimperplum's popping.
So many P's.
What she just said.
I would have butchered the shit out of that if I tried to say off rip as quick as she just did. Hell no.
Mrs. Pickle Plopper's pussy popping jamboree, whatever the fuck she just said. Whatever she just said. Sweeney Todd, super sweet, sour.
What the fuck?
That's a tongue twister for Scott, for sure.
Right.
Goddamn.
The pepper pickles pick pots and the pickled pepper.
No.
Piper pick the
Picture pickle
pipe,
peppers.
pep and.
No.
Yep.
Ain't no chance. What were you saying about the movie, though? I just heard the name and it fucked me up.
She wore metal
there's
boots.
Peculiar children. They have different powers, and she has no gravity, so she has to wear like heavy metal boots that keep her like grounded.
It's just great value, X-Men. This is great value, X-Men. Except for the professor has hair and can walk, and it's just a guy named Phil. Just a dude.
Just a dude.
Just a dude.
Just a dude.
Who talks to kids with powers.
Jesus fucking Christ. What the hell?
You're welcome.
Oh, man.
No.
You're welcome.
Absolutely not.
Shit. Oh, man.
You're welcome.
I was trying to workshop a Would You Rather, and I kind of had an idea for one, and I guess it can kind of work. Would you rather be top 10 hero in My Hero Academia or be a Hashira from Demon Slayer?
Hashira.
My hero.
Oh, really?
My hero.
Argue.
I'd rather fight villains. I'd rather fight villains than have consistent demons trying to kill me.
Hashira.
At least I got a break from the villains every now and again. And consistent ability to get stronger every day? Nah.
Yeah, but the powers that they fucking have are
That's
phenomenal.
cool. But the shit they got to go through, crazy.
I don't give a
that.
fuck.
Nope.
I don't give a
Absolutely
fuck.
not.
I don't give a
Nah,
fuck.
but you're a Demon Slayer over My Hero every day. I am a My Hero
I
over
don't
Demon
give
Slayer
a
every
fuck.
day.
I don't give a fuck.
My Hero felt like, to me, a superhero version of Naruto
Oh, yeah.
from the jump.
Oh, yeah. What's a shonen?
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
that literally makes sense.
It's
Yeah,
shonen.
that's
So,
fair.
I mean,
You got me.
that's how they work.
Yeah.
They all feel
But
the
it-
same because they are
yeah.
all technically the same.
But it's still fire. It's
I mean,
fire
yeah.
on its own. It got that many seasons as it does
Not
because it's as
saying
fire
it's
as it
not
is.
fire.
No, but I'm saying that I'd rather be a
Eat a dick.
superhero. I'd rather be a superhero anyways. It doesn't matter if it's in a fucking anime or not.
So as much
Superheroes
as
is my shit.
as much as I would love to be Hashira, I'm absolutely
Eat a
going to
bag
be
of fucking
a
dicks.
hero. So here's the thing. The creator of the show,
That's a W.
I hope you stub your fucking toe on the way out.
basically
Bitch.
stated that all the shit that you're seeing, it's not real.
Don't give a fuck.
So all the powers and everything, that's not powers. None of that's actually happening. None of the lightning, none of the fire, none of the water, none of that is actually real. It's all swordplay. And so when you take all that away, it's just a bunch of guys breathing heavy and flipping everywhere like Yoda and swinging swords. I'm not joking. Like, literally, close your eyes and now think of a scene where they're like literally going absolutely apeshit, and then take away all of the fire, all of the water, all the electricity. Now run that scene in your head now. It's literally just Yoda in Hashira gear flipping around and going Massacre! That's the whole show. I could literally be a dude who has superpowers and beat the shit out of people and get paid and
I
be
hate
worshipped.
it here.
And in all honesty,
You
people
watched
don't.
My Hero, right?
Yes.
And people don't even really fuck with the Hashiras like that because not a lot of them even know who the fuck they are. They don't even know demons exist. Why would I not get recognition for the work that I'm putting in? I'm saving all you peasants who can't even fucking breathe without me.
you fucking peasants.
Right.
I'm disappointed with the new season of that.
Of what, My
I
Hero?
haven't
I
watched
don't
the
like-
season,
no,
so shut
no.
your fucking mouth.
Oh, Demon Slayer?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, it's fantastic. You didn't like the way it ended?
I love it, but
I thought it was fantastic.
eight episodes, and that's
We're getting literally like 3 movies to wrap it all up. They announced we're getting 3 movies, dog.
Calm down, bro.
Yeah, like it's not done.
I just don't like that it was 8 episodes and
Attack
then
on
left
Titaning
it like that.
They're Attack on Titaning it.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So I mean, they're not gonna Attack on Titan it to where it's like season 4 final chapter, season 4 final chapter part 1, season 4 final chapter part 2. Now here's a movie. Like, no, they're not doing it like that, but they are absolutely like, hey, we're gonna make these episodes basically into like what a TV special movie would be for like Cartoon Network movies or something, where it's not like a full 30 minutes, but it's gonna go as close to an hour as it can without going over an hour. So it's gonna be about like 45 minutes to maybe 50 minutes, and then probably a 10-minute credit sequence. So like close to an hour's worth of watch is what I'm expecting for these last 3 or 4 episodes, I think.
Well, they came out with the Demon Slayer. They did the train arc.
Yeah.
As a movie first, and then released it as all the episodes.
Yeah, Mugen Train.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
With the
They're basically gonna Mugen Train the last 3 episodes. Yeah.
So I watched when I went to watch the last episode. It said it was 40 minutes.
Yeah, that was like the beginning of it. That's what I'd imagine the next few episodes are gonna be, is around that length.
But it said it was 40 minutes, and after you actually watch it,
Jesus Christ.
if you take out the
Oh my God.
got it. If you take out the intro, and the outro and the credits, it's realistically just about 30 minutes. Really,
Yeah, like
honestly,
an episode.
not that much longer than a regular episode. They added so much credits that it just the time on the episode made it look like it was a long one, but
Yeah.
honestly, it was maybe like 10 minutes longer than a regular episode.
Yeah. It's aight.
And trust me, I love the voice acting in that episode. I don't know if you guys watched it in dub or not, but Matthew Mercer is the voice of the dude with the fucked up skin. I can't remember his name right now. The leader of the Hashira.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay,
I
okay,
didn't
okay.
know that.
Matthew Mercer is the voice actor for him.
I have
And
not watched any
Matthew
of that.
Mercer is
so
a
I have no idea.
fucking god.
I
Of
like
voice actor.
I like Matthew Mercer. I like him a lot. He's solid.
I think you watch it. I don't know if you do. Do either one of you watch Legends of Vox Machina on
Nope.
Amazon Prime?
I have not
No.
yet. No.
I
Devin
don't.
and Trinity do.
My
Season
roommates
3
did whenever it came out. but I
Season
didn't
3
watch
just the way they do their seasons is they don't drop it all at once, but they drop it 3 episodes at a time every week once the season starts. So they just dropped the first 3 episodes of season 3 this last week.
Okay.
Fire. This season took a while because the voice of the main dragon in this arc is he's voice actor just passed away. Not just passed away, but he passed away like last year. If I can remember what it is, we'll throw a picture of him right here. But really good voice actor, but he was a voice actor in a very big role for this season. And since he passed away, they had to workshop a whole lot of things. So the season came out like 7 months late. Yeah, it was a rough time.
That is
but
tough. That is
this anime.
Lance Reddick.
Oh, Lance
Is that
Reddick.
who it is?
Let me see the picture.
He was the voice of Zavala. I was just about to say they had to do the same thing for.
Yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P. Lance Reddick. Lance Reddick is by far one of my favorite voice actors and one of my favorite actors. He is. Rest in peace. He was in John Wick. He was the voice of Zavala for Destiny 1 and 2.
He was also the voice of I can't remember his name, but it was in Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
The main guy, the guy that
And also,
Aloy runs around with.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to him because he was so cool that not only did he love being Zavala, he loved it so much that he literally would play Destiny 2 with people online and help them do raids and help them get gear and knock stuff out. And he talked to them as Zavala with his microphone on.
Yeah, so
After
he was-
DLC
That's cool.
dropped, he played it at night and played it with friends and then
John
played
Wick,
with randoms.
Resident Evil, Lost, White House Down,
Yeah.
Castlevania,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is in Castlevania. Ah,
Godzilla versus
Great voice
Kong.
actor.
Yeah, he's in a lot of shit.
he's so good.
But
Jonah
I've mentioned
Hex.
this. I've mentioned it several times that the cast of Critical Role is famous voice actors.
Yeah.
But imagine all of these famous voice actors being in the same anime is insane.
Yeah.
Because they're all really fucking good to start with, and now they're doing a project together, and it's literally their first campaign for when
Even
they
did
their
some
first
Batman
campaign
stuff.
as Critical Role, doing it live on Twitch. It's their first campaign laid out into an anime. They did a Kickstarter during their campaign 2, I believe, and raised over $11 million
Jesus.
to start this anime series.
That's
They're
crazy.
working. They're releasing season 3 now, and they've already pre-announced a new series for their campaign 2.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. Because the animation's great. The voice acting obviously is fantastic.
Right.
It's a really, really good anime. But it is on Amazon Prime Video, so you have to have that. But
Yeah.
most people have access to Amazon Prime Video because it
Mm-hmm.
comes free with your Prime membership. But if you don't, somebody's got it for you.
Yeah. Well, Scott, I'm going to stop you from talking for just a quick second. I'm going to have you talk again here in just another second because I'm going to have you explain this next topic that we have because it's another staple that we have and it's going to be the thing that we round out this episode with. It is known as the Song of the Week. So, Scott, if you want to go ahead and explain what the Song of the Week is real quick for the beautiful viewers.
All right, so Song of the Week is we all pick a song that not necessarily has to be new today music. It's any music that we vibe with hard. It might be something we are vibing hard with currently, but it could be something that we just generally think that if you haven't heard of it, you should listen to it. And we upload all of our Song of the Weeks every week from every episode to our Spotify playlist, which is linked in the description below.
Absolutely,
Yes, sir.
absolutely. We got a lot of good music that we like to listen to on a daily basis. We all have our own playlists. We all have our own taste, but we all find something that we can give to you guys every week. And don't ever be afraid to leave a comment down below if you guys have a song of the week that you would like to be featured on here. We're going to try to start posting on our socials a little bit more and see if we can't interact with you guys to get more stuff out of you. More songs of the weeks, maybe even a few topic recommendations in case you guys want to hear us talk about something more specific that you guys have been waiting to hear about. We'll start getting in contact with you guys and posting a lot more on our socials just so we can interact with you a little bit more. Maybe for some of the people that can't make it for those live premieres that we do,
right?
Maybe be able to contact with them a little bit more. But did anybody want to start off with a song that they had sitting on their mind?
Scott, you got one?
Yeah, I got one. It's Atlas Falls by Shinedown.
Oh, okay. Love Shinedown.
I don't know if it's off of a specific album per se. But I think I've only listened to it as a single. I don't know if I've listened to the album that it came out on.
What was it?
Atlas Falls by Shinedown.
I don't think I've heard of it.
You probably have. It's one of me and Justin's favorite Shinedown songs, and we play it fairly often.
Probably heard it then.
We just like singing it. It's a really good song.
Oh, yeah.
Shinedown in general is phenomenal. I've heard that they sound
love Shinedown.
the exact same live as they do on
And
record.
that's always
And
really dope.
I made a comment on that
Yeah.
if you can sing live and sound
Yeah.
the same exact way you sounded on your album, I will have so much more respect for you as a singer, songwriter than I ever do for anybody else.
Yeah, I've heard that they sound the exact same. I have not, unfortunately, been able to go see them.
Yeah.
But I do. That is one of that is one of my bucket list concerts. I want to go to a Shinedown concert. And as much as people hate on them as metal fans or whatever, I do really want to go see Five Finger Death Punch because I've also heard they sound the exact same live.
See, and I'm never really big into
I think my
Five Finger
sister
Death
and
Punch.
Devin and my dad just saw them. I could be wrong. I know they saw Daughtry and somebody else, but I can't. Well, maybe it wasn't them.
It was Daughtry, Breaking Benjamin, and somebody else.
I can't remember who the other person
But
was.
Daughtry would be
Stained. It was Stained.
Stained, yeah. Breaking Benjamin and Daughtry would be dope to see. That dude's got a voice on him. He's one of the American Idol winners, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Chris Daughtry.
I do remember that name. My mom's big in American Idol, so whenever I'm going into the kitchen to get food from time to time, when she's watching, I'll hear a singer that'll make me stop and pay attention to him for a little bit. Because I'm not.
Sometimes they got some bangers.
I haven't been a
I'm not
fan of
super
anybody
huge.
since Adam Lambert.
Yeah. I'm about to say I'm not super duper huge into those types of shows. Like I'll dabble in like a few America's Got Talent and like auditions here and there, and maybe a few.
Sometimes I get trapped in a loop. On a YouTube loop. Where I'll watch one, and next thing you know, it's 4 hours later. I've listened to so many people sing. It's
we were
crazy.
bad on that when we lived together. He was terrible about that shit. I would literally leave the house to go to work construction with my stepdad, and tear down a house, and then would go back in the house and would go in for lunch, and he's still watching. It's like a whole other separate video, but it's like an hour and 20 minutes long of him watching like X Factor.
Yeah,
and it was like
because
new
it'll go
seasons
from
of X Factor, and he's literally like wrapped up in a blanket, all snug as a bug, just.
Chilling, vibing because it'll go from American Idol to America's Got Talent to X Factor to The Voice.
He'd be like, "No, dog, like, you got to hear how this man sounds, yo. You wouldn't believe
slaps.
it
because they're fire.
It's good stuff. No, it is good stuff though.
Obviously,
I don't watch it all the time, but I dabble.
So obviously, the ones I'm watching are highlight clips. Come on now,
a little bit of dabble.
A little dabble.
What you got, fam? I know you got. I'm about to say, you said you had a couple that you were waiting on. Did you ever come to a conclusion?
No, I have two.
I'm about to say we could always throw up a double feature. We could put like two covers
My
up there.
sister showed me these, and I'm surprised I haven't heard of them before.
So then so what we'll do is we'll have one as your pick and then one as her pick. Hers will be the community one of the week. So we'll say we'll have you pick one now. I'll tell mine, and then we'll have you say the other one at the end as the community.
There we go. Problem solved.
I'll do this one then because this one's funny. It's called Simp. It's by Full Tack. Do you know the girl that a long time ago on TikTok did the "Where's my jewel"?
Oh yeah, I think
don't.
so.
Same girl,
Not on my For You
damn.
page.
but she did a song named "Simp," and it fucking slaps. I love it so
That's gonna be something we're gonna have to figure out. We're gonna have to
much.
find that one because I don't know nothing about that one.
I got it right here on Spotify. Don't play with me.
For those who actually go to our Spotify playlist, if you hit shuffle on that, you're gonna be just nonstop.
Dude, you don't even really have to hear. You really don't even have to hit
be fucking
shuffle. It's in
whiplash,
such
bro.
Yeah, I mean honestly, yeah.
dude.
It's like me
Not my
listening.
tempo.
It's me listening. It's me listening to my throwbacks playlist, and Al comes in and like, "Yo, what genre are you trying to listen to?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "All of them, all of them."
It is. It's rough. It's rough.
It's everything from the late '90s to the early 2000s in every genre except for country. Country,
I have all
country
mine
has its
split
own
up into
playlist.
genres.
Exactly. I say I have mine split up. Like if it's R&B, like there might be some newer R&B in there, but most
I
of
got
it's
like
gonna be
hip hop,
like 90s
rap, and
R&B.
R&B in one, but then I got like a country one. I have one with all my like dad rock and any kind of metal and anything,
Yeah.
and then I've got like my Latino playlist and
See, man,
everything's separated.
I keep hearing more and more Latino music, and I keep getting.
I'll
amped
put
'cause
you
they
on
got
some Latino
shit.
music
They got
if you
some
want,
shit.
bro.
I swear, don't get me. I'll pull up on motherfuckers eating elotes, and I'll go crazy in that motherfucker. They can be like,
I'll
oh my
get you on
God.
some good Latino music, reggaeton music, everything, mariachi music, whatever you want. You want some Sinaloa
I'll go
cartel
crazy.
music? I got you, homie.
All right, what you got, buddy?
I'm gonna go crazy in that motherfucker. All right, the one that I got is a little bit of a throwback because I did get reminded that this group did break up a little while ago. It was one of the most unfortunate breakups of a group that I've ever heard of. Broke my heart when I seen it because they even made like a video announcing the breakup, and it hurt so bad. But it's a Robot Rock by Daft Punk.
What did you say the name of the song?
Robot Rock
Oh, okay.
by Daft Punk. It's fucking awesome. Like
I
when you
forgot they existed. to be honest
Dude,
with you.
I love Daft Punk. They are genuinely, when it comes to like that techno sound from that era, like
Motherfucker, straight
he just
racing.
heard
Yeah.
he just heard something go by roaring at us in a fucking some kind of souped up vehicle with some kind of
It
exhaust.
was
They
a
had that
truck.
street racing.
Yeah. But Robot Rock is one of those songs that's like you hear it, you turn it on, it starts hitting like right off beat,
Yeah.
and then you just start fucking vibing with it because you get lost.
That's
in it. It's
funny
like
shit.
the thing about Daft Punk too is like they do a lot of like their songs are a lot of like the same sound re-looped and throwing in a little different sound here and there throughout the song, but it's essentially the same thing over and over again. Like if you listen to One More Time by them, it's literally one more time, and
Yeah.
they say that so many different
Yeah.
times throughout the song, but you can't help but
God
move to
damn.
it because it's such a good vibe.
such a
It's
good
such a
song.
good move, you
I
know?
just forgot all about it. Too.
Dude, you're gonna end up going
that
on
little
a-
piece, and I was like, "Damn."
Dude, you're gonna end up going on like a little spurt where you listen to some Daft Punk. You're gonna hear a few songs. You're like, damn, these are, especially whenever they were with Pharrell. Whenever they did their stuff with Pharrell,
Yeah.
oh man, I'm up all
Jesus.
night to get lucky. I'm up all night to get lucky. Oh, I love Daft Punk, but Robot Rock is gonna be my pick for the week because I heard it last night watching UFC, which we didn't talk about UFC. Shout out to Alex Pereira. He did retain his title. He beat he beat Khalil Roundtree. Very crazy loss. 'Cause I didn't think Khalil Roundtree was going to get beat up that bad. But yes, that happened last night. But there was a guy that came out last night who fought Jose Aldo, who for UFC fighters, y'all know who he is. But to you guys to understand, he's 32-5 when it comes to a fighting record.
Jesus.
He's been one of the longest running fighters to go in the division that he's in. I can't remember what weight class he's in, but he's also like one of the dudes who lost to Conor McGregor, and that was kind of like the start of his downfall. Was when Conor McGregor was on the rise. Conor knocked him out, boosted him up, knocked him down. So, but he made his comeback. He's doing his second fight after coming out of retirement essentially, and he's won both of them.
Yeah.
And he looks exactly the same as when he left. So I mean,
Ah,
age is
damn.
just a number when it comes to some of these guys for sure.
Oh yeah.
So the reason why we didn't talk about UFC and not too much on Bad Blood and a bunch of other shit is because all of us had a lot of stuff to do.
It was a rough day yesterday, so we weren't
and
able to all tune in.
Most of us missed most of the pay-per-views from yesterday,
Yeah. Yep.
unfortunately. So
But nonetheless, we do have our community song of the week that we just announced not too long ago. So what's that extra song that we got to go ahead and throw on the end here?
It's called "Dog in Me" by Death Pact.
Okay.
It's an
Now-
EDM song, but it hits.
Okay, so we go.
so
It's not a bad
hard.
transition. We go from Daft Punk, which has
Yeah.
already got that early techno EDM feel, and then you go straight into
It's-
that, which is more modern EDM. You know.
It's so good.
all right. All right. We
Shout
got
out to my sister.
We got a 2K album right now. We got an NBA
Shout
2K
out to my
album right
sister,
now.
bro.
We're building an
that
album.
is one genre I've never been able to grasp.
EDM.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's one of those genres.
I'm telling
where
you, bro. You
just-
buy one of them tickets, and I'll go
I'm
with
about to
Brittany
say,
for
yeah,
sure.
let's go.
no. She's saying that because I told her
He said last night that he wanted to. He would buy Brittany a ticket and buy someone else a ticket for him to go with her. I said, I've never been to
I
one, so I'll go.
I would
because
go.
I went to North
Oh.
Coast. I went to North Coast with her, and it was 8 hours of a genre that I don't listen to. So my feet hurt, and I was just fucking bored by the end of it. Because it's not like I couldn't move around, I couldn't leave. It's not a genre that I listen to.
It's so good.
You have to thoroughly enjoy that genre to want to be sitting in the same spot for 8 hours straight.
Man,
I'm a rail
just gotta get out
breaker.
there and
Give myself whiplash. Fucking Jesus Christ.
That's not the wrong genre. Wrong genre.
My fault.
Completely wrong genre.
I'll be on the gate breaking my neck, bro.
I promise you, not a single person in that crowd of probably like 10,000 people was doing that.
No.
Not a single one of them. 90% of them were out on something.
Oh yeah, they were on.
They were on something.
Fucked up. Oh man, you can't go nowhere.
They rolling.
That was one thing that you can guarantee.
And they were all just doing this.
Yeah, about to say there's some guarantees that I could guarantee are going to be at a fucking event like that, and it's A, you are going to see somebody's titties that you don't know. B, everybody that you touch is going to be wet. C, everybody that's in there is smelling somebody else. And D, almost 80% of that place is nowhere near the mental state that they were when they woke up that morning. Not even close.
They're all on something.
They are on something. But hey, it's a party. But just like all parties, they do have to come to an end. Unfortunately, like this podcast today, it does have to come to an end. So I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic over to the good girl, Kiana, and let her tell you guys some things to do at the end of this wonderful episode.
Yep. If you can, please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family. We are still on the road to getting to 1,000 subscribers so we can get our Curl Katie in here and we can get it on camera and get him a mullet.
Yep. Get him.
We gotta wait because he cut his little Justin Bieber swoop he had, but it's alright.
Yeah, I'm trying to debate on what kind of mullet that I want, but I'm thinking
get the Jared Allen.
I think I'm gonna go with a modern one.
Dude, get the young Jared Allen. You gotta go look at old images.
We'll look at.
You gotta go look at the old images.
Shout
of Jared
out to
Allen.
Katie for the new hair too.
Oh yeah, Katie did her thing. I saw the pictures when they got posted when
Yeah.
they did it. This was fire. She did her thing. Still fire now, but when it came out,
for that shit.
It's about the
pictures
same color
dope.
as my hair whenever I did the cake stand.
Feral for that shit.
Man, I don't know. I'm thinking about dyeing my beard at some point, but I don't know what I'll do.
That
I'm about
is-
doing a purple streak.
We
Doing
was
like a purple
talking.
streak.
Actually, speaking of
don't
Katie,
recommend it.
we were talking about how when she did your beard and how she was laughing so hard, how she had to like wash her face,
Yeah.
and she was like, it was so
I
weird.
strongly don't recommend it.
Man, I just want to do like a streak.
It takes so long to come out because it's dyed. It just takes forever for it to grow out as you trim it, and the further it grows without you, unless you're planning on re-dyeing it every motherfucking day or every week, eventually it just looks.
He
stupid.
can always just re-dye
So I did
it black.
I did a red streak down the side like Kratos.
Yeah, I remember that for Halloween.
Yeah, I did it for Kratos.
He could always
No,
just
I
re-dye
did
his
it
black.
because I dressed as a Sith Lord. But
Yeah.
yes.
But yes.
Make
But
sure
yeah.
to like, subscribe, comment anything you got about what we did today. That you had any opinions, any ideas on topics that you think we should talk about, down in the description below, or down in the comment section below. But in the description below, you got all of our socials, our Facebook, our Instagram,
Make sure
our
to go follow
TikTok,
those.
and our Spotify playlist for all of our Song of the Weeks.
Yep. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fun one. I love you. You know I do.
We love you too.
I wouldn't have woken you up today and got you ready for this if I didn't think that you were capable of it. But you made it all the way through, and we're happy that you did. But now we need you to come back for the next one. I don't want to have to wake you up in the middle of the street again like I just did just so you can watch this shit. Please don't make me do that again. But please do come back. We love you. We appreciate you. This has been an episode of Beauty and the Beards. We will catch you guys on the next one.
Peace out.
Peace out, homies.